Hi everybody, Dacob here. Welcome back to my fashion bunker. Today's an interesting topic day. We're talking about the riches, luxury, what is going on in the world as far as brands go. Now, Yo Mama Bear, how are you doing, Yo Mama Bear? You have asked me a question. Dacob, can you please do a video about the top 10-ish brands and your personal opinion about them? Thank you, love you. Love you too, Yo Mama Bear. And Yo Mama Bear, here cometh the answer. So I have gone to, you had to like choose which website, because a lot of websites kind of classify top 10 brands in the world as far as luxury is concerned through different criteria. I went money-wise. So basically, let's begin with number 10, shall we? Number 10 is Coach. Brand value as of 2015, $3.2 billion. Coach. Tacky logo, tacky stuff, tacky designs. You won't see me ever wearing Coach. Fendi, number 9. Brand value, $3.6 billion. Fendi, elegant. I would definitely say Lagerfeld. You know, Lagerfeld has been doing Fendi since he has been doing Chanel, basically. He has been the artistic director of Fendi since the 80s, just as he is or was for Chanel. And I like Fendi's style, but Fendi is very famous for their furs and leathers. So for all of you out there who love animals and are not very keen on that sort of things, I would avoid Fendi. If you are into amazing leathers, go for Fendi, especially furs. They're famous for their furs. Very elegant. I like Fendi. I'm not very pro all the animal killing, definitely not. But if we were to detach from that and just look at the aesthetic of things and proportions and colors and cuts, very elegant. Number 8, Burberry. Brand value, $4.1 billion. Burberry is a bit too bougie for me, for my taste. I'm not a big fan. Although I do recognize the beauty in it. I do recognize the attractiveness especially when young people wear Burberry. It could be very sexy. That particular type of beige tone with the stripes and kind of grungy look as well. I like it. Not for me, but I like it. Number 7 is Cartier. Or as Marilyn would say, Cartier. Cartier, brand value, $6.3 billion. Now, one would think if Cartier is so into jewelry and diamonds and gold and platinum and all that shebang, why aren't they number 1? Well, apparently they're not selling as much as one thinks. I love Cartier. I love Cartier's everything that has to do with their panthers. One of my dream rings would be the panther ring. The golden one that looks like, out of it, you're like your fingers coming out of the mouth of the actual panther. And like yellow gold, and the eyes are sapphires, or I don't know what precious stone the eyes are. Diamond eyes, I don't know, what gorgeous ring. Very tacky, very blingy. I'm not a fan of the most, obvious Cartier pieces. I'm not a big fan of their, what are they called, Trinity rings, or the nail that's twisted and turned into a bracelet. Like those are very show-off pieces, I believe. They're not very, they're so obvious in a way. They're not really transformed, especially when you go, even extra luxury and you buy them adorned and or completely plastered with diamonds. Then it really goes over the top and you just lose me on the way. I don't know. But they're more like tacky, pimpy pieces. Those I do love. And I also like very much their boutique exclusive perfumes. They're like our perfumes. I think they're delicious. They smell so good, but they're so expensive. Number 6, Chanel. Chanel is not number 1. Go figure. Chanel has a brand value of $7 billion. I do believe it's more, but if they state that, I guess we just gotta believe it, take it or leave it. Chanel, 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 Chanel. Yes, 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 yes. I love Chanel. What can I say? I'm a sucker for Chanel. I'm a sucker for her heritage, for her history, the life of Coco. I have 50 books on her in my library. The mystery behind her, everything surrounding this brand is so magical to me. I just love it. Quality wise, you know, they have their ups and downs as everybody does, but I'm just talking about the history and the mystery. History and mystery of Chanel is definitely something that attracts me to pieces. Number 5, Rolex. Rolex with a brand value of $7.9 billion. Tacky. Moving on. 4, Prada. Brand value $9.4 billion. Yeah, sorry. Prada, not for me. Prada for me is like clothes for either wannabe intellectuals or the academics, the intellectual academics that have their degrees and their pedigrees, and it's also very, very much something for the gallerist owners, you know? The women in their 40s, 50s that own galleries, they want to be alternative and special and different, and then they wear the Prada dresses and outfits, but they're not special and different. They're just wearing Prada clothes. Prada clothes. Yes, exactly. With all their grammar errors put aside or into the pan. Closes. The Prada closes. And all of the lady gallery owners, also male gallery owners, especially like the older men that want to be really cool, those like millionaire gallery owners that suck up the artists and are just like parasites abusing the artists and the art system, and then they want to look also cool and trendy, and then they have their Prada shoe, but then they wear jeans and they want it to look like the jeans are old and aged and used, and they're like, we just don't care what we're wearing. But we're wearing, you know, 10,000 euro or dollars on us just like that because we can, but we have to look effortless. Ugh, I'm disgusted by it. So as much as I like the silhouettes that Prada makes and I love their commercials and the Prada Foundation idea, I don't like the type of people this brand attracts. Number 3, Gucci. Brand value $12.7 billion. Go figure that Gucci has a higher value than Chanel. I would have never thought. But who knows? I mean, who's making this list? Some website. Maybe it's all wrong. But anyway, if we were to believe it, we would say Gucci's number 3 at $12.7 billion. Gucci's an old, you know, luxury leather maker brand. Beautiful things. I loved Gucci in the Tom Ford era. Gucci right now, considering that it's not doing so well, I don't know where they're making all their money from. Perfumes? I don't know. Founded in Florence, 1921 by Gucci, really? Okay. Today, Gucci is part of the Gucci Group and is owned by Kering, a French company mostly known as PPR. The current CEO at Gucci is Patrizio Di Marco. Gucci has experienced significant growth since 2012 as it increased its brand value by 48% from 8.6 billion to 12.7 billion. Gucci was also introduced as number 68 in the top 100 most valuable global brands. Okay, the famous crocodile shoulder bag from Gucci sells for approximately $35,000. Okay, but you know, we do not need that crocodile, do we? Let the crocodile live. It's not on my radar, but to be perfectly honest with you, I kind of like that, you know, everything since the double Chanel C's. Apparently Chanel didn't invent that. Lagerfeld did that in the 80s. Although I do have archival photos of the 70s with Chanel products with a double C already on them. So I'm not quite sure Lagerfeld invented that double C after all. But, you know, Cartier has the double C as well. Gucci has the double G. They all do that. I do like the Gucci double G, you know, with their typical canvas and then their stripes, the green and red stripe. I really like that very much. That as much as also the way I love the Louis Vuitton monogram canvas prints, very hip-hop 90s. Gucci is that to me as well. So I do like that very much. And now that it's not so much on the fashion radar, it's becoming more traditional. And I'm kind of thinking maybe Gucci could be something for me for the future again. I don't know. But a lot of you have wrote me that they had horrible experiences with Gucci lately, quality-wise and customer service. So I'm staying away from Gucci for now. Number 2, Hermes. Brand value $19.2 billion. love Hermes. What can I say? Hate their customer service. There's nobody as arrogant as Hermes can be. Nobody as arrogant French as Hermes can be. And nobody as snobby as Hermes customer service can be. But we love it. And we love the fact that they're snobs. You know, just going to an Hermes boutique and they're like, what can I do for you? And they look at you like, and then you go like, well, I'm not sure you can do anything for me. But I'll try, if you try. Let's try together, shall we? So yeah, but you know what I mean. Bleh. But I love their leather. I do love Hermes, even though I own like almost nothing from Hermes. I love the idea of Hermes. And number one, drum rolls, of course. What brand was missing on the list? Louis Vuitton. Louis Vuitton is number one with, what was it, $28.4 billion brand value. Love Louis Vuitton. It's a colossal brand. I don't know what to tell you guys. It's like, it's tacky for all the right and for all the wrong reasons. The wrong people buy it. The right people buy it too. I love the tackiest of the logos. I just love the brown on brown, the canvases with the Louis Vuitton, the monogram canvas prints, just the tackiest ones. It's so hip-hoppy to me. It's so 90s. I love the fact that it's just plastic canvas. It's not even leather. It transcends tacky to me. So if you're conscious of that and you're wearing it for that reason, because you want to play with its symbology, then yes, mama, I say go with the flow, do it, wear it, be it. But, you know, what I hate is when Jennifer Lopez, when Pharrell, when they do ad campaigns for Louis Vuitton, it just damages the brand. I mean, especially Pharrell. Ugh, I can't. I can't. Pharrell, I can't. I'm so sorry, Pharrell. But like, ooh, I can't. Ooh, wow. Okay, goosebumps. I can't. Like, especially seeing all of these like posers, you know, in their ad campaigns. And bad. You know what works for me? When Louis Vuitton just takes normal models, they can be top model, whatever, we don't care, but models, and sends them off to the desert, you know, on like on a trip, you know, like this typical Europeans colonizing the rest of the world, you know, which is really lame and bad in a way, but just the concept of having these beige tones, these brown tones, then traveling through the desert with just like your $5,000 bags with you, because it's just nothing. It's just a little something that you take with you when you're traveling. Of course, nobody from us who can afford one or two of these bags can do it. You know what I mean? We would never do it, but just that idea of them like being all dirty in the desert, alone, just him and her, or him and him, or her and her, or her and him, or him and her. And all the weird things that can happen to them while they're in the desert with their dirty, used, you know, Louis Vuittons that never break. That's hot. That's hot. Seeing Pharrell Williams wearing a mink little fur, a little tacky pair of sunglasses with a huge logo on them and some gloves showing off his tattoo, that kills Louis Vuitton to me. It just makes me, I'm disgusted by it. I don't want to have anything to do with it. However, Louis Vuitton was way better with Marc Jacobs there. So, anyway, that would be the top 10, in my opinion, on the top 10 as of now. I hope you like this video. Let me know in the comment section below what you think, and thumb up this video if you didn't find my comments too disgusting and crazy and perhaps a bit edgy. I don't know, but it's YouTube, and at this point, if you don't say what you mean and if you don't speak your mind, you're not worth nothing to me. I love you all. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you wish to see more. Thumb up the video, and see you soon. Bye. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed my video, and if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and check out some of my other videos. I'm also on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. So come on over guys and join the fun.